championship. And in England, 1975, when he defended his title against Richard Dunn, he knocked him out in first minute and a half, and first round. And then he said, "What kind of punch is that? Is that an ankle punch?" "No, that's not ankle, but that's Master Jhoon Rhee's acupunch." Right after the fight, that he said, I got a lot of publicity from that fight.
So
then I went to Japan as his coach for the wrestler, the Antonio Inoki versus the Muhammad Ali fight. And after that, Antonio Inoki became my best friend also.
You were known very well in the Washington area for television commercials that featured jingle music composed by Niels Lofgren.
That's right.
And you had the catchphrase "Nobody bothers me," and it was a huge success. I mean,
Yes.
you really must have been the first to really promote martial arts on a TV commercial.
That's right. 1967 we started. No, 1969 we started until 1980. That time we had only 5 stations: Channel 4, 5, 7, 9, and the UHF Channel 20. And last 5 years, I put 1 spot a day in every station. So everybody knew that our commercial, my school.
And it featured the little boy who was your son.
Yes, Nobody Bothers Me, and that's my daughter. Then my son said, "Nobody bothers me either," and then wink like this. And they are now 40s, 41 and 40. It's been that long. I cannot believe time flies so fast.
Where did you get that commercial savvy to use television advertising, to use leaflets and going around door to door promoting Taekwondo? It's unusual. It's very enterprising.
Well, in fact, when a lot of people thought I paid tens of thousands of dollars to make that commercial, it cost me only about $300. How? I had a student who was a Channel 9 filmmaker. And so he said, "I want to make a commercial for you." And then I got the idea, "Nobody Bothers Me" idea. I did. And so that became household word, and we won Best Commercial in the metropolitan area 1 year award.
Now, it wasn't until 2007 that you were inducted into the Taekwondo Hall of Fame, where you're listed as the pioneer of American Taekwondo and the pioneer of Taekwondo in Russia.
Yes.
How did you get involved with Russia?
Well, when I went in 1989, all martial arts prohibited by the government. Only KGB learned it. And so because my students from Soviet embassy, they got a good grade, and so he introduced me to sports minister in 1989. I went to talk to him and talked him into that how positive thing for children. And then 48 hours later, I talked to him December 22. December 24, he announced we legalize all martial arts. So I'm the one who really made that happen. That's how I have 65 schools.
You've taught so many important people in Washington, D.C., as you say, congressmen, senior leaders, decision makers. How do they respond to what you teach them, and why do they come for this?
Well, 1965, James Cleveland from New Hampshire, he died now. He was mugged. It was a big article in Washington Post front page. I called that moment when I saw that, and then I said, "I started the Taekwondo school. If you take my lesson, you'll never be mugged again." He was very interested in it. "Yeah, I like to learn, so can you come to Congress and teach? I will gather a few congressmen." And sure enough, he gathered about 4 other congressmen, and we had a big meeting. When I went there, I brought the uniform and each proper size for the 4 or 5 people. And then he called the Washington Post, he called the Look magazine, Time magazine, and Life magazine, and all the magazines were there. And so I got a lot of publicity from there, and I knew that this is a very valuable class to have. So I never let it go. I just devoted myself to, even I am teaching even. We taught this morning also.
Any presidents, former presidents have come under your eagle eye?
George Bush Sr., he likes what I'm doing, but he didn't take any lesson. But Newt Gingrich, Bob Livingston is a black belt, Tom Foley is a black belt, and Jesse Jackson Jr. is my black belt, and Jesse Jackson's son. So I read in the Korean newspaper that Obama took Taekwondo for 5 years. So chances are that he might know me through the magazine.
What are your goals now in life? I know you've written a book called Trutopia. Tell me about that.
One day I said, you know, I always say we can achieve as far as our thought can reach. But then I was not really practicing that. Then one day I said, what would be the biggest, you know, thought I could conceive? I said, buying the whole globe with my money. Then I said, that's going to be a lot of headache. Then what is the next best, you know, big goal could be? I said, making everybody happy with every breath of life. You know, to do that, we have to really create a new society, that the original design of human society by God, that is, where everybody love one another, instead of everybody really hate each other right now. And so only way to do that is to really education.
Master Jhoon Rhee, how would you like to be remembered? What would you like your legacy to be?
Well, I like to remember who produced Utopian society.
One with truth and the
Yeah, true utopia.
So you want to really change the world?
Oh, I know it's going to happen. It's not going to happen in my lifetime, but I have created a 1021 club. This is the 1021 club has two meanings. One is 100 years of wisdom in a body of 21. When I'm 100 years old, I want to function like a 21-year-old boy. Second meaning is the more deep, that in 21st century, 100 years of the 21st century, we will make Trutopia a reality.
Master Jhoon Rhee, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.